The kids who did things during the offseason don't need that. And the kids who did not do anything during the offseason are not going to make it through that. And I'm not against like finding out if your athletes are in a position that they need to be in order to excel for the season, to see who's done the work in the offseason and who has not done the work in the offseason. However, I will say there are 3 reasons why like we need to just do away with conditioning. 1, the best possible way to conditioning test your athletes is to have them play the game. It is the same movement skills, the same sports skills, the same energy systems, it's the same demands, it's the same efforts. It is quite literally the same everything. The reason that you condition and get ready to play is to play. So what better way than to have your athletes go out and play their sport? There's no need to quantify how in shape they came. Are you as a coach going to do anything with this information? If you have an athlete who showed up and they failed the conditioning test, yet they're a stud, right? They're one of your best players. Are you going to sit them? Chances are probably not. Are you going to schedule practice any differently based on the outcomes of these conditioning tests? Like, are you going to use what happened in this conditioning test to say, all right, well, we're going to do X, Y, or Z in an effort to get to where we need to be? I rarely see coaches do this, so my guess would be no. Just you see the number and you're like, all right, well, he's out of shape, which you could have seen just by having them play the game. The third reason here is kids get hurt. You're talking about going from either training in the offseason or not training in the offseason to playing a sport, right? You can train all offseason, but when you get on the field, it is a different level of compete for most kids. Even the kids that work really hard in the gym during the offseason, their level of compete is not quite as high as when they're on the field doing something that they love. We don't need to add in another conditioning test that is designed to drive them to like the point of total and utter exhaustion.